It's nice to see you, but unfortunately, I'm not here to just have coffee and cake. I have some rather grotesque news. Oh, well, good news for you. My entire life is rather grotesque. Not to complain, but I thrive in darkness now. So what news do you have for me, Adelaide? And thank you for bringing me whatever this is. I know we have a weird work relationship, but consider you a friend. But what's the news? I hate to bring it up, but remember Jonathan in the grave, robbing and all that? Of course. Well, I didn't know that he had done that. He had come to me, told me to bring DNA sample to a lab, and I didn't question it. I was just thinking of your campaign. I was just following orders, and then I found out after all this, and I was waiting for the results to come back before telling you that the results were even, in transit. Always with the evil villain crap. DNA this and DNA that. What were the results? Can't believe I'm even asking this. The body in Junior's grave is not his. It belongs to a family without a home that were, I don't really know the details, but it's not Junior in that plot. I'm sorry, Adelaide. Perhaps I was not ready for this level of grotesque. No grandmother should have to go through this. No family should have to go through this. Where the hell is my grandson's body? If it is not in... I don't know. And it poses a lot of questions, doesn't it? How did this even happen? You should probably sue the cemetery, or the hospital, or, I don't know, the police department. However this all got fumbled. First I have to tell Miranda. Not your son? No. Miranda deserves to know first. It's okay, Miranda. I'm sorry that I have to be the one to deliver this news to you, and I take all the time you need. I wept like a baby after hearing the news as well. Sorry. Where is my son's body? I don't know. It's a very messy situation because now, as Adelaide brought up to me, was it the people who handled the crime scene that messed up? Was it the hospital, or was it the cemetery? Because this is unacceptable. And I guess in a weird way we can thank Jonathan for finding this out for us in a horrible way. It's just like a horror movie that gets worse and worse and worse in ways that you just never could have imagined. These are such terrible subjects. And I just don't believe any of this. No. First, take the time you need to digest what you've found out. You don't need to go take action right away. What you just learned, it's terrible, horrible. No mother should have to hear it. But we'll all figure this out, I promise. Thank you for acting like a mother. I don't have one anymore, so it's really nice. Thank you. Oh. Yes. You're welcome. Remember what I said. Take time for yourself. And we'll get those bastards, whoever did this. Accidents like this should not happen. I know your mom said that she was going to be the one to break the news to you, but felt like, I don't know why, felt like it was my responsibility. So that's it. That's everything I know. Everything your mom told me. And eventually, I'm going to pursue, I don't even know where to begin with all this. I don't know who to blame, what finger to point. Miranda. Yes. What? I'm sorry you have to go through all this. You know, I wish you didn't have to deal with it. It's not your fault. You know, you're not the one that did this. And it's weird now that Jonathan's the one that brought this to all our attention, this man on the run. And then, of course, because Junior's not physically there, I have these stupid fantasies that maybe because he's not in maybe he's out there somewhere, you know. But I know it's stupid. Because don't fantasize like that. Don't make it worse for yourself. I know. That night happened, and of course there had to be worse things to follow, but at least you know now, and I will be contacting my lawyer. I will go to the police station, and you know, we will figure out what happened. Even though, again, none of it brings him back. You know, if he was here, I'd take him. And he'd be living with me. It's a pretty random thing to say in a moment like this. I'm just saying, you know, I remember you saying that to me, that if he was here, you know, he'd be living with you, but no. He'd be living with me. I'm sorry, Joey. If he was here, he'd be with me. Is saying things like that. What do you even mean by that? Why are you acting like this at a time like this? I'm sorry. My bad. I guess that was my way of dealing with the news. You know how I get.